So this video is actually due to one of my subscribers who pointed out something very crucial, which proves, guys, come on, like and subscribe. I read those comments and I do respond. I'll put the comment up so if you're driving, you don't have to worry about trying to look down. I'll read it out loud for you. The comment was a response to my video about what announcements ARC needs to make between Frosty and ARC Japan. Contain Universe writes, they don't have that amount of time. They have to make it known what they have before the EVO announcements this month. See what happens when none of their games are part of the Saturday Sunday program. Adios momentum. And you know what? He's exactly right. To look further into this, I went and looked up when the EVO lineups for past EVOs were announced. I looked into 2016, 2017, and of course 2018. I didn't go further back because I felt that social media wasn't as big as it is now, thus it would have been a little bit counterproductive. But let's see here. 2016's lineup was announced in January, 2017's announcement was made in January, 2018 being the only difference being it was announced in February on February 6th, which was on a Tuesday. I bring up the date and the day of the week for very specific reasons here. Now let's say ARC does announce something at ARC Revel Japan, which is over the weekend of February 15th through the 17th. This is much too late for EVO's lineup announcement by at least a week. Games that don't have a lot of hype and upcoming content not named Melee don't get to keep their slot at EVO. Combine this with the problems that Dragon Ball FighterZ has started to face, which have been cleared, and you start to get a pretty good picture here. Now, yes, EVO attendance and viewership have gone up, but those numbers will only go up so much without anything new to look forward to. I mean, BlazBlue Central Fiction 2.0's patch, along with Jubei, were both announced at EVO 2017, but only Cross Tag Battle had made it to EVO 2018. What this means is that ARC needs to announce what plans they have for their games now before that EVO main stage lineup gets announced. There are plenty of games that have coming out this year and in the past year that have content coming out for them that can easily replace ARC's games if they're not careful. This becomes even more evident when you look at the dwindling numbers for titles such as Guilty Gear. If they miss this crucial window, as the comment states, the momentum that they built up last year will vanish just as quickly as they got it. This on top of the rumors that the Persona 5 Arena game is stuck in development hell. Now, of course, if Persona R turns out to be Arena, I mean, there are a few words that I can think of that start with R that could suggest a fighting game, then the momentum will pick back up. The problem, though, is that I don't expect that Persona 5 Arena game to come out until maybe the end of 2019 or maybe even early 20. Now, of course, I have to address the other side's point of view to be fair, which is still stop bringing it up and stop bothering them. Again, though, it seems that your anger is misplaced. You're upset at consumers who bought in thinking that they were going to get more content because they were teased with more content, but the company hasn't given them any content, so you're upset by default with the people who want the more content that they were teased with. That makes no sense. You know, I don't support harassing them, but at the same time, don't tease me with something and then when I get tired of being teased and call you out on it, you tell me not to be upset. No, and
that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Now, if you're in the camp that is just tired of hearing about it because either your favorite character is already in the game or you play top tier, then that's fine. Do you. We're happy for you. But don't tell others to be happy and satisfied because you're satisfied. Because again,
that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
This goes double and more obviously because Frosty was this past weekend and again, no announcement. So you want people to keep waiting and being happy when an announcement eventually comes? No. Again,
that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Okay, last time I promise. The bottom line here is that we're all consumers. Consumers telling other consumers to just be satisfied doesn't work because that's one step away from telling people to speak with their wallets. Now, what I mean by this is that the same crowd would say if the DLC were to come out and then no one bought it, and then subsequently Persona 5 Arena got canceled, whom would you blame? You can't blame people for not wanting to buy something that they don't like, but then bash them for wanting to spend money on something that they do like. That's all I have to say about this, though. It was a really good comment from a subscriber I wanted to give a full fleshed out response to. I'm done beating this dead horse, I promise, because if there's no announcement at ARC Japan, well...
Oh, I forgot. You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore.